140 The best in the valley come to bowl right here. We've had your number covered for the past 5 years. We got the action, we got the show, and making it better's the only way that we know. It's called Let's Go Bowling. We came to play.
Let's Go Bowling, brought to you by True Value Hardware. For quality, selection, and personal attention, make True Value Hardware your store of first choice.
Hi and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Let's Go Bowling. We're coming to you from our candlepin home, Canal Lanes in Southampton, Massachusetts. Today's match is a men's scratch match, and I'm your host, Scott Cohen. This week, our regular host, Jim Klein, down in Florida, covering the Red Sox, so he getting a much-deserved vacation. Our participants today from Paul Santaniello, who is from the Midtown Lanes. He is our challenger and our champion this week, Al Johnson, who bowls out of State Lanes. We'll be back with game number 1 of our match right after this. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. Our challenger, Paul Santaniello, will roll first on lane number 14. The ball on the way, and 9. Joining me this week, as always, Frank Montegna. Thanks for being with us, Frank.
Thank you, Scott. Well, Paul, you got the 5-pin here to shoot at.
And a miss. Let's see if he can pick this up. Well, right off the bat, we have a little unorthodox bowler.
Yes.
And 1 for the 10.
I believe at one time, Paulie threw his shoulder out at one time, and then now he's got the little unorthodox style. He's got a little kink in his arm that he developed. Half Worcester.
Paul bowls out of the Midtown Lanes. Single height 192, high series of 472. Gets a little pin action and leaves 3.
And he's got the 248. Piece of wood in between the 2 and the 4.
And picks it up. So, 2 10s. Now stepping up, Al Johnson, our champion. Bowls out of State Lanes. He had a real good outing the last time out. Leaves it to the right, 2 4 6 8.
Half Worcester to the right. Same shot as Paul's on lane 13. He's going to play this on the outside. Oh, he did, and that's all he got was a head pin.
Just 1. Kissed it, but not hard enough.
Let's hope that Al can get good out here.
2 4 6, only 4 down. A little disappointing there, but let's see if he can bounce back with a mark in this frame. That's a good way to come back with a strike. That'll get him going again. Paul Santaniello now up in lane 14. I'd like to mention our home participants very quickly. Paul Santaniello playing for Vera Goyette of Chicopee. And Al Johnson, Dorothy Pro from Springfield. If you'd like to participate in our program, you can drop us a line at Let's Go Bowling, P.O. Box 40 in Springfield.
Paul's got the 4-7 here to shoot at for a spare. And he gets it.
Uses the wood and gets it. So we mentioned in the past couple of weeks we've got new pins, Frank.
Yes, our new pins are scoring very well. We have funny things happen to them.
As we've seen.
Yes, last week's show we had some weird shots. Shots that were what we call wired, and they hit them and they just didn't go. Paul's shooting a 3-6.
Just gets 1 of them. He should have been able to pick that up, I think.
Yeah. Paul's got to slow it down just a hair. He's rushing it just a bit. That was a little better.
Gets the 10 count anyway.
Al Johnson working on a strike.
Well, that piece of wood was spinning, but it just didn't pick it up.
He almost got a double.
Almost.
9-pin. He's got a roadblock in front of him. Difficult shot. He's going to have to hit that piece of deadwood right on the end cap.
Just like that?
Perfect. Perfect shot.
That's 2 marks in a row. 1 more, and we're already talking about bonus money.
Come on, work it.
And leaves 2.
And he's got a little split here to 310. Piece of wood behind a 3.
See what he can do with this now. And how about picking it up? So, 3 marks, bonus money, and a little bit of a lead. We played 4 frames in game number 1. There it is. And we'll be back right after this timeout. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. Our challenger, Paul Santaniello, up in the 5th frame.
Come on.
4 left, and they're spread out, too.
And he's got part of the back row. He's got the 5s, 7, 8, and 10.
He just missed that pin there.
Good try.
Yep, it was a good try.
5, 7, 10 remaining.
A little bit of work to pick this up, right?
Oh, yes. He's going to have to play the 5-pin.
And he got one of them. Leaves 2 on the ends.
All right.
I tell you, Al Johnson, it's already early, but he's trying to make his move. Oh, boy. 2, 4, 5. Now, what are you trying to do here?
Well, he's going to have to try to use, well, no, we have to wait till that wood settles. Now the wood's going too far away to try to use it. He's going to have to play the object, which is the 2-pin. Split the 2 and the 4.
Wood settle down now.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do.
And 4 left. And 1. There's a little chop shots, huh?
Yes.
Now, could that have anything to do with, with we talked about the new pins? I mean, he didn't get any action there at all.
Well, his ball probably just isn't working right now. He hit the pins a little solid, and that's what the pins will do. You hit them solid, they'll go straight back.
Come on, work it. Come on.
Hey, there's 8.
He's got the 5-10 remaining. He's going to hit the 5-pin on the left side, cut it across.
I'll tell you what, he gave it his best shot. For someone who's not familiar with the Canal Pin bowling, how much finesse is there in this game? Because they throw the ball awfully hard.
Well, there's the shot. Nice, pretty shot. Shows you on our freeze frame, goes right across into the 10-pin. This game here, Scott, you don't have to throw the ball hard. We have our kids that are to throw the ball slow, and it seems as though they get a lot of action with a slow ball. Same thing with women. Women don't have much power, and they seem to get a lot of action. Man tends to throw a ball strong. So the man has to be very accurate.
Accurate like that?
Yes.
And that's another mark for our champion, Al Johnson. Paul Santaniello up.
Come on. Hit it hard. Straight through.
4.
He's got the 1, 5, 7, and 8. Now this is the time, Scott, that you want to hit that pin straight on. Help drive it straight through the back. Oh!
like that, but he left it. Let's see if he can get the 10 count. Bang. There you go. He takes that ball back like Roger Clemens and just fires it.
Oh, yes. Paulie's a strong bowler.
Yes, he is. And chop that 2-3, 6-7.
Paulie bowls just like his dad. I used to bowl with his dad for years, and in fact, his dad's sitting right behind him, Paul Santaniello. And both of them, he's got the same style as his dad.
Like father, like son, huh?
Yes.
And 5 left. See if he can pick this up. There's another chop shot. Boy, just one.
Come on,
He's a little disappointed about that. Al Johnson up and again playing for Dorothy Crow of Springfield. Boy, he gets a lot of pin action there.
Got a triangle left side. 2-4-5.
There's some of that finesse we were talking about.
Gives him 2 marks in a row.
Working on the 3rd. Lane number 13. Al looks like he's on a little bit of a roll here. Oh, chopped it. There you go. 2, 4, 6, 8 left.
Hey, he chopped out the 1-5. And that's not easy to do.
No, it doesn't appear so. Doesn't appear so.
That's what we call. That's where the rabbit went. It's our slang in Candlepin.
Yeah, the crowd appreciating that. There you go.
Yeah.
And leaves 4. Well, I was a little unlucky there. Paul Santaniello up now.
All right.
Folks in the audience saying finish strong. Just missed the head pin.
Yep. Paulie's still rushing it. He's got to slow down a little bit. Getting ahead of himself. The ball's going across the lane.
Is that a hard thing to try and convince yourself of?
Yeah, especially being on TV. You tend to be nervous, and you want to kind of hurry up and get it over with. And you want to
try to sit there and enjoy it and try to bowl the best you can.
Yes.
Well, both sides of the lane. And 1. That's tough. That's tough.
That's 2 tough boxes in a row for Paulie.
Yes, it certainly is. Real tough. Like you say, he does need to settle down. Hey,
there we go.
There you go. That's a nice way to finish. You got 1 more.
Warm up for the next one.
1 more ball in the 10th frame.
Is he going to go? No.
No, he's going to stay out. He doesn't believe it either. How about that?
That's the new pins. They got flat bottoms.
Al Johnson just said give it to him. Yeah, he'd rather work for it. And bingo. So, that's hopefully a sign of things to come for game number 2. Paul Santaniello finishes with a very rousing 105. Al Johnson now to try and clean up. He's got... Three, 6, 7.
Come on.
Chopped out the 1, 5, and the 8.
Can he pick this up?
Oh, I don't know. This is a tough shot. But any shot's impossible.
2-4. All right. Well, this is interesting here. He had an opportunity there to put some distance between himself and Paul Santaniello, but not so far.
No, he matched Paulie with a pair of sixes again.
He did.
Oh, we have the bucket or diamond. It's got two names. It's a tough shot to pick up.
Yes, it certainly is. Nice try out. And one more left. There's that wood creeping over. Get out of the way. There you go. And he got it. That's 10. So we're looking at 121 to 105. It's still basically anybody's match. That's game number 1, and we'll be back with game number 2. And there are the scores right after this timeout. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling. Our champion, Al Johnson, up. Frame 1, game 2. Ball on the way. And 9.
He's got the 8-pin to shoot at. Piece of dead one on the left-hand side.
Still rolling a little bit. There it is. Going to kiss it now. And back again. And 1. So, mark in frame 1. Good start.
Al's got a 16-pin lead here.
How you doing?
Again, Al Johnson, our champion. And 9 more.
Yep, good fill by Al.
Very good fill. See if he can pick this up now for 2 marks in a row. Just like that. Solid. It's a good start in game 2 here for Al Johnson. Paul Santaniello, the challenger, up now. Again, bowls out of the Midtown Lanes. He'll take his shot at it.
Oh, geez.
Tell you what, that was very good pin action that didn't hit a darn thing.
No. We got the 5, 7, and 10.
Let's see what he can do with this.
Oh, all right.
He tried for it. He tried to make it do something with it. That's got to be frustrating when you have 3 pins like that.
Oh, yes. It's very difficult for him to try to get back on track here.
And a pair of goalposts.
You notice Paulie here, when he's swinging that ball, he kind of throws it up in the air. I remember years ago, he used to throw that ball probably about 2 or 3 feet in the air.
Is that right?
Yes.
Leaves 2 standing. Gonna have to nickname Paul the Rifleman.
Oh.
1. Missed that second pin. And he got the 10 count.
Well, he had a break that time, and he missed it.
Yes, he did.
He hasn't been getting too many breaks.
I think he'd really like to see himself get on a roll, obviously.
Yep. Well, Al's working on a spare here.
There's 8.
Come on, Al. Make a play.
Leaves the 4, 7. He's got 2 pieces of wood there.
It's so important for a bowler to get in a groove, and it looks like he's in one.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, well. That's life in the big city. He can get the 10 count now. Missed an opportunity there for some bonus money as well. down, so he picks up 10. Up again, lane 13. Hey, good. How about that?
Nice strike.
That's a nice way for him to go into the commercial break. Paul Santaniello now up, trying to answer that strike. You don't want to get too far down too early, do you, Frank?
No. Very difficult to catch up, especially if the other bowler's hot.
Right. As Al Johnson is proving. 7 down, 3 remaining. Almost.
He had a 2-4-6 on that shot.
Yep. That could have gone very easily for me. He hit it just about right. He missed that. That's too bad.
Yeah, he's starting to rush again.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he's got to learn to slow down.
You got to get in that in a comfortable rhythm for yourself. Chopped it 3 on each side and 1 in the back. And 1. That's going to be very frustrating for a bowler.
Yeah, he's going to have to try and make a good out on this.
Boy, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So, Paul has not found a groove yet. Al has. That's the way it looks after 4 frames, and we'll be back with the rest of game number 2 after we take this timeout. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. Al Johnson up, lane 14. Frame number 5. On the way. And there's 5 left.
He's got 4 horsemen left with the 9-pin. Got a piece of wood to the right-hand side, but I don't think it's going to be any good to him.
A little bit of driftwood, right?
Yes.
He'll wait for it. Al Johnson's home partner is Dorothy Pro of Springfield. Bingo.
All right, Al.
Leaves 2. Try to pick up the 10 count now.
Okay, Alfie, come on.
All right. Only 9. Let's see how lane 13 treats our champion, Al Johnson.
Come on, work it.
2.
All right, Al.
Folks in the audience thought that was going to be a strike.
He's got the 5-8. And places his ball in between the 2 pins.
Just 1. That's what he did in the last frame. And again, the 10 count now. Okay, well. The door is open, but perhaps only slightly.
Yeah, Paul's about 49 pins down, so he's got to get going here.
This is a good opportunity for him to pick up a little ground. Now what's he doing?
He's hitting the pins too full. He's not placing that ball in between 2 sets of pins. He's hitting it straight on. He's got to adjust some way. He's got the spread eagle here to shoot at. See what I mean? On this guy, he's just hitting. He's not splitting the pins. He's hitting them directly on.
Like you said, they just go straight back when that happens.
Yes, especially being new pins. Good tries.
Good try. 9 count. horsemen?
Yeah, 4 horsemen on the right side. You're learning.
Yeah. Waiting for the bucket and the
triangle,
the Worcester.
Yes.
Now, what about this here? Can he make this?
He's got to slice that head pin on the left side. He's got a piece of deadwood behind it. Might deflect it.
And in between, so leaves the split. Okay, Big Al Johnson up. Working on an open frame. Hey, how about that? Leaves 1. And a lot of wood.
How about the 4 pin? He's got a piece of wood there. You're going to make a roadblock out of it.
Yeah, sure is. Try to hit this on the left side, or
he's going to have to hit it on the right side cap
and kick it the other way.
Just like that.
Very nice spare. Very nice.
Play that shot right, Alfie. Come on.
Hey. 7, leaving 3.
Okay, make that one out.
See if he can make this. This would be a tough shot.
Oh, yes. 4, 6, 10. He's going to have to play it at 4 pin with the piece of wood laying in front of it. He's going to have to play it on the left side. He did, but no luck on that.
I think he thought he was going to make that.
That pin just spun right around that 4 pin.
Yes, it sure did.
Didn't even touch it.
And bingo for the 10. Yep, nice try. He's right. Let's see if Paul Santaniello can try to put something together here. He'd sure like to. Again, you're right. He's right, hitting it exactly flush.
Yes, still hitting directly on that head pin. He's got the spread eagle here with a clipped wing.
And 3 leaving 1. So it's the 9 count.
That was a good out by Paul.
Yeah, there you go. You got a little pin action there. Leaves 2.
He's got the 2-7 to shoot at. Piece of deadwood right behind it, too.
Boy, oh boy. I don't think he can believe that himself. Boom. For 10.
All right, now. Couple big ones.
He hit that one in the middle, too.
Yep. Looking at a spread eagle. Let's see if Al can show us here a good shot.
He'll try for it. Yep, he sure went for it. He went for it, almost. Let's see if he can pick up the last 2 now. And bingo for 10. He's bowling real well. Even when he's not making the marks, he's getting the 10 counts.
Oh, yes, 10s are very important.
Especially in a close match. Now, what do you try to do here?
You know, his object is the 3 pin. He's got a piece of wood behind the 3, but it's angled kind of funny, so he's going to have to hit that 3 pin on the left side and hope it caroms off the wall.
did. 2 pins and a lot of wood in front.
Getting a lot of roadblock pins today.
Really are. Hey. Okay, leaves one. I think he'll take that.
Yep.
And Paul Santaniello up now to finish it off. 3, 6, 7.
There he goes again. Paul's tending to, he's dropping that ball. And hitting directly on, killing the spin on the ball.
2-4. He's changed balls. And leaves one.
Oh, he figures he goes to the house balls. It's not going to hurt him.
Right.
Now he's going back to his own balls. He don't like the alley balls.
That's some of the pin action that he wasn't getting earlier.
Yes. This is a triangle on the right side, 3, 5, 6.
And picks up 1.
Yeah. When things go rough for you, they go all the way.
Sure do. And television doesn't help matters. So that's it, 129-85. Our champion Al Johnson with a big lead. Game number 3 coming up. We'll be back right after this commercial break. Stay with us. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling. Here's Paul Santaniello. There's 7. Paul starting, we said 60 pins down, but this last game an opportunity for him to try and do some of the things he hasn't done so far.
There we go. Nice shot.
He says to himself, finally, finally.
So what did I do right that time?
Yeah, what did I do right? You know what he's probably doing? He's probably realizing that he's not going to make up 60 pins and he's just relaxing and bowling.
Right. I think he might be just looking at trying to get some bonus money.
Yep. Now, see, now that's what we were talking about. That's some of the stuff that was not happening for him.
Right. Now he's placing the ball, as we see in the frame shot. Splitting the pins. He's getting more action.
Right.
Good shot, right ball.
2 for 2. Very nice.
Yep. Place that ball in the perfect spot.
He's shaking his head. He can't believe it. Why couldn't I have done that in the first 2 games?
You hit it right, too.
And here's Al Johnson just cruising along, starting game 3. 4 horsemen and 1 in the back, right?
That's right.
It's good. The balls encourage each other, even in a close match.
Oh, yes, they all do. They all cheer one another on.
Boy, that pin bounced around an awful lot not to hit anything.
And they're all good sports, yeah.
That's big. Big 10. Three left.
3, 6, 10 to shoot at.
How difficult will this be to pick up?
Oh, it should be easy. He hits his object at 3, and he's
like
got
that. I tell you, play the shot the way it's supposed to be played, it'll go down. Okay, Paul Santaniello trying for 3 marks in a row. Crowd's getting behind him, too. Three left, and wood.
Now he's got the little difficult shot, 4, 5, 7. He's got a piece of wood over to the right side, and I think he's going to want to sweep that wood right into it.
He's looking. He'd like to make this. Yeah, he knew right away.
Yep. He had the right idea.
Yep. And missed it. Okay, there's 9. 9 count. Let's see if there's a mark in this frame for him. All right. There's 8.
2-5 with a piece of wood laying in between both pins.
He should be able to just pick this up, right?
Yes.
Hit the front pin and let the rest do the work?
Yes, automatic.
There it is. And another mark.
Now working on a spare.
Wouldn't come down.
No.
2 left with a lot of wood in front.
Yeah. To move the 6 pin about an inch off the spot.
Bingo. Let that explode. There's a mark. It's 2 in a row. 1 more. Talking bonus money. And a chop shot. 3 on one side, 4 on the other.
Now we gave him a 3 fill. Good try.
Pick up 2.
There's 3 left. Pick up 2 is what he did, so he gets the 9 count. And Paul Santaniello up now with a markup. Okay, now what?
Now he's got the 4, 7, 8, 10. 3 pieces of wood. I think he's going to try to split this wood in between 2 pieces and carry them both across. Oh, good try.
Yeah, it sure was. It sure is. And the 10. Stay nice and relaxed now.
Good ball.
Yeah. That pin just kind of slid right by the other one.
Yeah. He's shooting at the 8 pin.
Now he shoot directly at it. There it is. Okay. And a mark. Al Johnson's turn. He's our champion. 2nd straight week. He'll win. I'm surprised that one didn't go down.
Yes. He's got the 9 pin. He's got a piece of wood. He's going to dress it right up.
Got to wait and see. This thing stop rolling, drifting. Bingo. Okay. Knew how to play that shot. That's a mark. Same as last time. A lot of flying pins, but 1 left.
A good fill by Al. He's got the 5 pin now to shoot at. Piece of wood laying behind the 5.
Bingo. Okay. to see if our bowlers can mark out.
That one cut all the way out. Let no joke. Work it. Come on, Seven.
That time he dropped the ball, killed the action. But he placed the ball right between the 1-3 pocket. He's got half the back row up. 7, 8, and 10. Lots of lumber on the left side.
Yep, he got everything on the left side.
Yep. That's what we call spray and pray.
And ones. More praying than spraying?
And I think he needs, that's what he's looking for. He needs a few prayers here to help him out. There.
Very nice.
The crowd cheers him on.
Paul just said it's about time.
Get up back, Alfie. Come on.
And Al Johnson up with 2 marks. And 2 left with Wood.
Yeah, he's got this 6-10 to shoot at. He's got a piece of wood. He's got to be careful, don't fall into the gutter. He's got it.
That's 3 in a row. And that means some bonus money. Somebody just said, let's see if he'll mark the rest of the boxes. Possible. He's been hot.
Yes.
Hey, there's a strike. Very nice. Al's finishing strong.
Gives him another $25.
Yep, it sure does. Paul Santaniello up with a strike.
I'd like to see him get a double strike here.
And 2 left. I was going to say, you're not the only one who would like to have seen that.
Yeah. And he's got the 3-5. Should be a routine shot for him. No.
Give me a little smile. 1 left. Bingo for the 10. Big finish now.
Paul's got a good string going here. Bowling over his average on this game.
And 3 left.
A triangle left side.
With the driftwood.
No, we gotta have to. Our lob line judge is gonna have to check it out. There's a line out there. If the pin is laying on the line or over, it must be removed.
Okay, and so it is. Oh! Came back, but didn't get it. And try for 10. And 136. There it is. Okay. Paul Santaniello from the Midtown Lanes. And our champion, Al Johnson, who, by the way, is bowling for Dorothy Pro of Springfield. She'll receive a gift certificate from Andon's Restaurant in Springfield for Al winning today. See if he gets another mark here. Almost. Almost. He'll have to settle for 4 in a row. Okay, he'll wait. Wood's rolling a little bit.
Well, Al knows he's got the match already won. He's just trying to get a little more money.
And 10. On big one.
Sees he got a shot for 400.
Yes, he does. I was thinking about that earlier.
All right, come on. All right, there goes, kid.
He needs a mark for 400. At least a shot at it. He's got the 1-2-7. He's got to split the 1-2. Yes, he's got it.
There you go. Very nice.
Let's see, he needs a 4, Phil Scott. 4 or better.
All right.
Give him that 400. Give him an extra $50.
That'd be nice. Take us all out to lunch.
Yes.
I think he got it.
He's got it.
Very nice. Paul Santaniello, a disappointing match for him, but for Al Johnson, not bad at all. He wins again, remains our champion. 326 to 403, so a 400 series for Al Johnson. That's the scoop. We'll be back with the bonus round, and we'll talk to our 2 players right after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. The bonus round worth $225 this week. Al Johnson will take his first rip at it on lane 14. How about that? Not bad, almost. That's one of the closest ones we've had in a while. Paul Santaniello now gives it a shot. Not bad either. Well, we almost gave the 225 away. Very good match this week. Again, this is scratch bowlers on hand. First of all, we'll talk to Paul Santaniello. Paul, very frustrating afternoon for you.
Can I say it was heavy and everything? I couldn't get the ball to work. It was flat. Al threw the ball well. Deserves it.
You sure it is. Here's the check for you.
Thank you very much.
Placing second. Thank you very much. And our champion again, Al Johnson. Al, first of all, here's the check for you. 7 marks over 400 again. You're on a little bit of a roll here, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't been able to win this show. I've been on a few times. I just haven't had the desire. You know, I'm getting up and I'm kind of being like a goof. Today, last week, I came in here and I'm positive I'm going to win, and I'm winning. So all right, I want to have that positive attitude all the time.
There's the trophy for you. You're bowling on not like a goof, but but like we like to see. Congratulations. Champion again for the second week. That's the show for today. Again, this was a men's scratch division match. Let's Go Bowling is produced by WGGB TV in cooperation with the Western Mass Candlepin Bowling Association. We're here at Canal Lanes. We'll see you next week. Thanks for being with us.